Congratulations. You've officially qualified for the Elimination Chamber.
Now you're talking. Thank you.
Don't overwhelm yourself with gratitude yet. Drew McIntyre is going into the chamber with every conceivable axe to grind, and Gunther has been on the warpath since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Ethan Page is hungry. Jey Uso's ready to go back to the main event, and Trick Williams wants to be the face of this company. Every man in that chamber wants Braun at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
Hey, Type. I'm so glad I ran into you before our big chamber match tonight. I had something important I wanted to run by you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Look, we go way back, right? We battled in the Dusty Classic in NXT. Felt like you needed a win and I let you advance, but that's all water under the bridge now. I have an amazing opportunity to offer you. I know you've been dead set on carrying the WWE Championship again. So, after I win the chamber, then the WWE title, I will literally let you carry it.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring, of course. But you can understand my generosity does have some boundaries. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Ethan? You better stop talking or you won't even make it to the chamber.
So is that a soft yes? Or a maybe? You know what? We'll circle back. I'm gonna go get ready.
There he is, ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback.
Jordan! I'm ready, but I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 other dudes who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face, so go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you, Juggernaut. I'm guessing Io Sky thinks she's ready for you tonight.
Io's one of the best for a reason, but whatever game plan she's walking in with is gonna end real quick. Then I'm gonna kick back and watch the women's chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Jordan. If I were in the women's division, we'd have a main event for the ages.
You know divisions don't mean a thing to me if you're looking for a scrap.
The Archetype versus the Juggernaut has a main event sound to it. But I think I got my hands full.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the Archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Braun at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we are underway. A shot at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy, and the bell's just rung.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Misses the target.
And what a reversal from Jey Uso.
Oh, he fights Jey back.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Big stomp. And now with complete control of a fallen opponent, a vicious series of stomps into the hammerlock. And cranking at the other arm. Now this is agonizing. Gonna be agonizing for the arm. Just stomping every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the following ones definitely will.
And Jey is being picked to pieces here.
Yeah, Jey is having trouble fighting back.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Jey averts the attack.
Doors open. Now Drew McIntyre will get in on the action. The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Slam. Good night. Is it enough?
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that? Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. A sound suplex.
Perfect kick. A reversal. Well scouted.
And now Drew McIntyre heads up.
Look out.
He lands hard.
And Jay reverses.
Unable to evade the offense. Bam! Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Hard landing. Able to capitalize on McIntyre. Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. One leg. Look, able to free the arm and roll out. Great escape. Body slam. He answers right back. Here comes Gunther, ready to make an impact in the Elimination Chamber.
Impaled by a spear.
Making way toward the top rope.
You can't get caught in a hail.
Uso now looking at Jay.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
What a display of strength here.
Rearranging the facial features just like that.
Connects. And here's a cover. Could be it.
The first elimination of the chamber. This thing is far from over.
Out of the ring, onto the dangerous floor of the chamber. He's got control.
Boom! Michinoku driver.
And Gunther got taken to task right there. Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
Rearranging the face with a stomp.
While grabbing the arms and just rapid stomps.
Punctuating it all with one last stomp.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? From the top. Elbow drop.
Misses big time. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Trick Williams finally getting in on this chamber match. Calculating the next move here. Then McIntyre. Cover! Two. Stopping the ref's count at two.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
A stomp to the gut turns things around.
Well, gets caught up in a bad position.
Brought down with the suplex.
The countdown is on.
And he there's the cover. And now to Gunther. Three, no.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point. Just listen to the WWE unit. A technical masterclass from Gunther, who now locks in the rear naked choke.
Just wrenching and cranking away at the neck.
And, oh, McIntyre's fighting out of the submission and escapes. And a stomp to the gut.
Taking the boots to them. All right, here we go. Swinging side slam.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match. Set up for a second time. Saw it coming and burst into the arm drag. Finally, Trick's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment. The U-turn Trick needed in order here. Look out, it's about to get interesting. Ethan Page knows it's time to jump into the fight. We see the herd starting to thin out a bit. It's now down to the final 4 competitors in this elimination chamber.
Weeds Clipper.
Taking things back into the ring. Both knees into the face. Oh, what a lariat.
No. Just crashed and burned. That wasn't worth it, man. Wasn't worth it at all.
2 count. Kicks out. Oh, no. Good God. What just happened?
From the heavens with the greatest of ease.
Ooh, back elbow puts a stop to things. Cover. 2. Here we are. 3 contestants left in the chamber. Ethan's chances are fading. 2. Look at this. The field began at 6, and we're here now. 1 on. This is going to be nasty. There's the power into the jacket.
Gunther's down and he might be out.
There's 2.
He's done it.
The Archetype has done it. The Archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's Jacob Fatu. Where the hell did he come from? Fatu's on a rampage.
Delivering vicious headbutts, one after another. We know what's coming now.
Wait, what is Fatu thinking? He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pond.
He's 20 feet away. Are you kidding me?
Holy!
Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania. And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the Archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the Archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me, Archetype. Next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetype's win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan werewolf to a match where he would be locked in a cell with him?
Because the archetype will do whatever. Down for the pin. Gets the shoulder up.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Super kick! This is going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive.
Now that's what you call impact.
This will be bad for him.
Samoan drop.
Got out of dodge that time. Oh, lands the kick. Counter after counter. He just saved himself.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back. Oh, countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
Rapid fire stomps to the back. Just going all out with every blow. The Samoan werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Double knees.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
That just knocked him a bit off balance. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. With the counter, Jacob Fatu able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Jacob got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Oh, he cuts it off. He just went crashing through the steel wall of the cell.
Becoming one with the cell in the worst way possible.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes. Standing on top of the cell, looking out over the entire WWE universe.
I want... if he's starting to regret making that climb.
Jacob's planning something here.
Oh my God, watch out!
And this is exactly...
And here's the cover.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Belly to back suplex imminent.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And he's clearly got something on his mind as he ascends up the cell wall. And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous. Spear right in hand.
Gentlemen, we've reached the final pits of hell. It's time to see who will survive and who will succumb to its eternal fire.
Gets lifted into position.
Going for
Baby. And all the way to the floor. You gotta be kidding me.
Don't nothing prepare you for a crash landing like that.
I don't see any way he's not simply changed after that fall. Not just physically, but mentally too.
Jumping from the cell like that can cause lasting injuries.
And a stomp to the gut.
He's starting as a setup to sell.
And hopefully you're not expecting anything akin to safety when you start climbing the cell.
Starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
He's on top of the cell now, but that's a long way down. Yeah, getting up there is the easy part. It's how he gets back down to earth that matters. Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall. Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way!
Jacob Fatu and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that. We gotta get some doctors out here. All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it. Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue. Spear!
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Oh, into the pin attempt.
2 count. No, stops the count at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. These two are showing how well scouted they are. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
Able to...
Uh-oh, this is gonna be nasty. There's the power into the jackhammer.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
There's 2, and a kick out.
A defiant kick out. That's what that was. He's letting everyone know if you want to keep him down, you're going to have to put him down.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. Raise the roof! He's got the victory!
Here is your winner, the Grim Reaper Markus!
The archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse. I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Ron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time. Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
Fun is not the point, Liv. I'm here to be better, not bitter.
You sound like a motivational poster. Better is boring. Bitter's got bite. Life's more fun with a little bite.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some guy who used to be somebody getting dropped on his head?
Or one of the best of all time learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Introducing the challenger from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 197 pounds, the Grim Reaper, Markus! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Breaker!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight. And they're gonna get it.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Countering each other again and again.
Braun fires back.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
And 5. Nasty stop of the arm.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Reversal. He saw that coming.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
And he had Braun's number there. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker needs to find the best play in his playbook now. 3 big knees to the hamstring.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title. The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Dropped with a wing clipper.
Sister Abigail. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Defiant kick out from the champion.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. And his onslaught continues.
Something snapped inside him. This is barbaric. The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there.
What a counter. Braun isn't taking this line down anymore.
That could be the spot Braun was looking for.
Boom.
Targeting the knee.
Big stomp. And now with complete control of a fallen opponent, a vicious series of stomps into the hammerlock. And cranking at the other arm. Now this is agonizing.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Breaker is breaking down a bit.
Nice counter from Breaker. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Yeah, and I knew he was not going to deal with that for too much longer.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Boom! Kick gets caught.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Double underhook. Future shot.
Oh, man. We about have a new champion.
Oh, he was almost finished.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
To stop in every single part of his body.
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
He's really got to find a way to put an end to this bombardment. Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. Splash into the corner. Have them right where they want them. Snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. Followed by the...
Oh, he just got stopped dead in his track. So much for getting fired up. Boom!
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Tough spot for Braun to be in. Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the...
Driven down with a jackhammer.
Championship on the line. This could be it.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Took a minute, but it feels good to be a champion again.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back, start over, make new calls, punish Hector for his betrayal. It's not like you owed him anything.
I don't know about that.
Exactly, you don't. But you could find out if this was a game. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. I can't believe Heyman tried to jump ship to your side. What a piece of work.
Honestly, after everything Heyman's done, I wasn't surprised he tried to pull that.
Good point. Well, I'm glad it was never in doubt that you'd make the right decision.
I didn't need Heyman to get back to where I wanted to be. And I certainly don't need him to stay there either.
Speaking of staying on top, it's now time to defend your championship.
I look forward to the challenge.
This is a match that is years in the making. Thoughts?
I have no interest in defending my championship against them. That's not gonna work for me, Pierce.